So there's a phrase I love to use with my students. Play for the eyes of the back row, but for the ears of the front row. A lot of people I've met in life always say they'd love to play the drums, but they're just so loud. They don't seem very loud to me. Maybe it's not the drums that are loud, but you instead. We are in the unique position where we get to control our entire volume on this instrument. There's no volume knobs, there's no volume pedals for what we do. It literally all comes from our hands and how hard we hit with the drumsticks we have. I can already hear a bunch of drummers complaining,
I don't want to tap my drums, I want to actually hit and I want to play loud.
Look, I'm not asking you to tap your drums. I'm just saying maybe play a little bit more musical. And I'm for sure not asking you to play with hot rods. Don't even get me started on those. Play confidently, but play mindfully. Play the room. Your sound engineer will thank you. Embrace the microphones that are put on your drums. They're meant to amplify your sound. Now we don't have to do it anymore. Allow your sound engineer to take care of that, and you play your drums to make them sound the best that they can in the room that you're in. If your room is small, don't play like you're in a 50,000 person arena. If you're in an arena, don't play like you're in a tiny smoky jazz club. Play the room that you're in. Play for the ears of the people in the front row. Sometimes that front row is only 3 feet in front of you. Sometimes that front row, you can't even see them, they're so far away from you. Drums get the beautiful luxury that we're typically one of the only instruments that sound like us on stage. We don't have to compete for volume with anybody else on stage. Trust me, you're gonna be heard. Now that being said, don't be afraid to still move and still play with action and intention, even a little bit of showmanship. That's something that I personally am working on. I can look very bored when I play drums, and I've been working on it slowly. It's all about control. You can swing wildly at your drums and your cymbals and everything. However, it's about when your stick makes contact. That is where volume happens. Not necessarily the motion. Don't be afraid to play with big arm motions and big expressions for the person in the back row. They paid money to see you play just like the person in the front row. They want to be able to see you move and feel the performance that you're giving them. However, you don't want to destroy the eardrums of the person who's right next to you. You don't want to start overloading the microphones and cause peaking. Then your sound engineer is mad at you and then you'll never get called again. You'd be surprised how many sound engineers can get you another gig. It's all about control. The monkey arms can come out when they need to, but don't forget, we're musicians, not just drummers. Go practice.